Hey guys, Mike here from Tigerstudios, and I have been playing a little bit. I didn't want to do this, I wanted to record as I go, but I started going through the character select process, and well, I'll be quite honest, it's kind of hard to have some dialogue too. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create myself an Asura character right now, and just record. I'll speed it up a little bit, and you guys can just see what I go through for options. Anyway, so just one moment here, let's go ahead and create ourselves a new Asura. So just to show you, you can already see here, I do have a character I made, and this is my hunter. And so some pretty cool clothing options that you see there. I've been playing her not very long, I'm only level 2, so. But let's carry on and let's make ourselves an Asura. So click on create and put all black. And we have our choices here. You see we got Char, we've got Human, the Norns. We're familiar with all those three as well, characters. And Asura, we're familiar with that as well. The new one, as you guys all know, is the Salveri. And it says here, they are not born, they are awakened beneath the pale tree with knowledge gleaned in their pre-life dream. So, I'll show some video of that later on, but for right now, the Asura is my plan, because I'm wanting to make a Mesmer. So as you can see here, they're not, wait, it's not the strong who survive, but the clever. So they may not be as strong as the others, but they've got themselves some pretty good intelligence. So let's go ahead. You have your chance to skip to the end, which I don't recommend. The whole setup process is kind of a it's a process to set your personality as you go. They ask you some questions and you choose options. So just one sec here. Let's just flick through and see what we've got as options for professions. Elementalist. Warrior. So I'm just going to go through these quick. You can pause it and read that if you like. Yeah, that look there on his face looked cranky. Let's look at something here. The thieves wear medium armor. Now, I would assume that is leather, but this looks like he's wearing plate in this picture. And a Mesmer. So, I don't know if you guys have seen any of the videos that ArenaNet has been posting there over the last year, but I've seen the Mesmer ones, and I found them very impressive. I've always wanted to try them, so I'm going to do that right here with this new Asura character. So, Mesmers are maestros of Mirage. They weave mental magic that confounds, controls, or evokes emotion in the enemies. With a wave of the hand, they can shatter their own illusions to produce even greater spell effects. So it kind of sounds like Guild Wars 1 in a way. So let's go to the next step. And here we can tweak what we're, our size, what we look like, and our options. So I'm just going to stop recording my voice, go through this, and you guys can see the options as I go through them. Okay, guys, I didn't plan on doing any voiceover here. That's not a voiceover. I'm doing it as I play, but I just want to show you the way you create character in this game is somewhat unique. You kind of define who your character is by going through a series of questions, and you develop yourself a story. And I think part of this game is based on building your story in the world. So I'm going to go through this with you for the Mesmer, and I'm going to choose what I want to choose. But so the Mesmer starts off with this. Mesmer's mask creates an image. I chose to look out from behind a blank, and here I go when I choose. So the Harlequin smile takes bravery to face your fears and seize your victories. Never let them see you without a smile. Alright, well, let's see what the other options are. And as you can see, the mask actually changed too, so you can kind of choose your mask in this way. You can turn the mask off, I believe, when you're playing the game, so don't let the mask scare you too much. Choose what you want to play as, or whatever you want to do, it's your choice. Let's see, show the world face behind, lined by tragedy. Too bad you can't see behind the mask. I know whether I'm secretly laughing or not. Not sure that's the way I want to roleplay this. Oh, geez, that looks like a nasty person's mask. Okay. Oh, whisper in the night, go in darkness, shadow. I don't want to play an evil character. I don't want to play an emo kid. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to be a freaking clown for this. But, that's not bad. Bravery, face fears, seize victories. Okay. So, I'm going to choose that. Like I said, you can disable that, I believe, in game. We'll find out. Let's go next. Trouble may follow me, but I use my what to overcome it. So, like I said, you're still defining your character, so you can choose what you want here. We got charm. We've got dignity. Okay, and we have ferocity. Ferocious, threatening violence gets me further than anything else. So, what kind of person do you want to be? I think I'm going to go with dignity. I'm a member of the College of Synergetics. Okay, so here I guess would be where you start selecting what kind of pathway you want to choose when it comes to your magic. I'll let you guys read this, and I'm just going to read it myself real quick. It's alchemy. These guys might be the alchemists. Okay, gizmo makers. Okay, so these are the Asura tinkerers, it seems, of everything. But I'm kind of more of a Mesmer, so I'm not sure tinkering. Let's see what this is. Okay, I don't know if you guys read that, but basically these are the builders and architects. So we've got that kind of creative outlet. We've got the guys who want to tinker, create gizmos, energy, enthusiasm, boldness. Let's see. Okay, and this one. Study how energy patterns form. This actually may be, I think, more in line with the race or class I chose. So we'll choose this one. First invention. So this goes back and we choose what our first invention was. Golem. A transatmospheric converter. Controlling the weather. Wow. What's the last one? Ooh, Infinity Ball. Said it was a toy, a pipe dream, and a waste of resources. They were all wrong. Predicts the future, so what if it doesn't predict it correctly every time? That's irrelevant. Let's do that. I like that attitude. Alright. My first advisor, the one who taught me almost everything I know, was Bronk. Good old Master Bronk taught me the benefits of superior firepower. Well, we don't really deal with firepower, so let's see. Zynga. She taught me that the best form of magic is good old-fashioned luck. Planning ahead is for minis who think they can predict every possible outcome. Let's see what else there is. Blip. I'm not sure if you guys remember or not, but these are actually people from the first game. Redundancies. Okay, what our last one here? I'm saying always bring a witness. You never know when you need a scapegoat. Alright, let me see. Let's go with this one here because luck, I think that might be okay. I'll just use that one. So, this is basically it now. We gotta sign ourselves and make our name. So, I think I'm just gonna use the name, Callipy. Let's see if that's just a name I got suggested to me to use, so I'm gonna try it. I think that might be enough. So it says everything. The one thing I would suggest they do, and I'm just going to say this, my idea is they should have a check here for if the name's actually available, because this doesn't verify that the name you type is available. So let's see. And of course it's not available. So I'm going to try just put an extra L in here. Oh, someone has thought of that apparently. Okay, now one thing about this is you can also add like something like the let's just say the Mesmer. See, that's allowed. You're allowed doing that, and that can add the extra thing so you can get the name you want.